So you've not only managed to hit level 60, but you've also got up to 600 expertise, and now you need to be getting your Umbral Shards. Let me help. What's up guys, Steven with Level Up MMO here, and this video is going to be all about how you can get Umbral Shards in a variety of ways to improve your gear score and get that coveted 625. So before we get into the ways that you can earn them, I want to quickly just go over what they're used for. So basically, once you get up to 600 expertise in an item, you can take anything in that slot from 590 all the way up to 625 via Umbral Shards. The amount of Umbral Shards required to level up that item's gear score will increase with the higher gear score items. So, going from 590 to 591 via Umbral Shards will be cheaper than going from 619 to 620. Now, the act of actually increasing is pretty easy. You'll right click the item that you want to increase the gear score of, and it will say upgrade. Then you can just have a little slider that you can adjust with how many you can get, how much it will cost, so on and so forth. So now that you know what they're for and how to do it, let's talk about how you can earn these Umbral Shards. So one of the most efficient ways is going to be running expeditions. So you're going to get some for doing that, but also as you get into mutators and as you go into higher level mutators, you'll get more and more Umbral Shards. This will also be increased if you're able to get a silver or a gold and not just bronze that mutator, because the gold is going to give you the absolute most, as it should, because it's the most difficult content. And in addition to getting some for doing Tempest Heart, especially in a mutator level, if you do the repeatable quest that you get from the church right outside of it, you'll also get 50 Umbral Shards each time you turn that in. But don't worry, if you don't want to run expeditions or you don't want to only run expeditions, there are a lot of other ways to get Umbral Shards. If you're a crafter, well, if you craft a level 600 gear score piece, you have a chance at Umbral Shards. So that will allow you to continue to pursue that while not feeling like there's no chance of you getting the shards you'll need to upgrade any gear, including that 600 piece. And if you've got, well, actually, if you have your expertise up to 600 with a specific item slot, let's say a live staff, then if you create a cast for that slot, it will give you Umbral Shards. This is a way of continuing to be able to utilize the gypsum system, but getting the Umbral Shards you need to take any items from 590 up to 625. So keep collecting your gypsums, making your casts, and getting even more Umbral Shards. And for you PvP folks, don't worry. You can also get Umbral Shards for just doing OPRs, right? So complete an OPR, you will get Umbral Shards in addition to getting your rubies, which of course you can then turn into casts and then more Umbral Shards. The same can be said for arenas via garnets, as well as just getting the reward for completing the arenas. So you'll get those in addition to the garnets, which then if you turn those into cash, you get even more. You guys get where I'm going with this. And if you ever spot a raffle bones out there in the world, the elusive raffle bones, then take them out too, because they can drop you some Umbral Shards. So definitely worth grabbing. And of course, as you salvage all of that gear that you pick up that doesn't work for you, you actually have a chance with a perfect salvage of getting Umbral Shards there too. So we're going through this list, and as you can tell, there are lots and lots of ways to get Umbral Shards, and that's not even all of them. Returning to the PvP aspect, you know that reward track that you can be leveling up? Well, sometimes it will give you the option to choose Umbral Shards as a reward. So as you're leveling it up, look at the options. If you spot some Umbral Shards and you're in a pinch and you really need some more, just redeem some Assault Salt for those. You can also get a lot of Umbral Shards from doing late game quests, specifically in Brimstone Sands. If you go there, you get tons of gypsum orbs, you get tons of Umbral Shards, and you can just walk away leveling up lots and lots of gear. Brimstone is great for that. And while you're going through all of these high-level zones, if you spot an elite chest, make sure you open those up, because they also have a chance of dropping Umbral Shards. As you can see from this, there is a variety of ways to continue to increase the power of your character in New World. This is part of also the horizontal progression system that it uses, where you need different gear sets for different activities. So let's say you mostly have done PvE content and you built up a corrupted ward set all the way to 625. You're able to run those corrupted dungeons with that, but then you want to do some PvP. Well, now you need to get your PvP set with Shirking Fortification, Resilient, whatever perks you want, also up to 625. So don't stop collecting those Umbral Shards. Keep doing this content. I've had times where I've gotten up to 160,000 Umbral Shards, 70 gypsum orbs, and I'm sitting there going, oh, well, I don't need these, or I'm never going to use these. And then I decide to make a different gear set, and how quickly you run out of them. It's a good thing I had those, because getting one piece from around, I don't know, 595 or 600 up to 625 is nearly 10,000 of those. So if you're doing like 8 pieces at a time, multiple gear sets, you'll run out pretty quick. The point being, keep getting those, keep exploring different gear sets, level things up. You're going to need multiple sets to do different types of content, so keep grabbing them, leveling up your gear sets, and then maybe you find a better piece, so you want to level that one up, so on and so forth. Getting the best in slot, you will need those Umbral Shards to make the absolute most of it. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more New World and MMO content. You can also come chat with me live at twitch.tv/heartbreaker_TV. And of course, if you want to support the channel directly in the best way, consider becoming a member. You can find the join link down below. And as always, good luck in your adventures.